We thought nuclear testing was history, but in October 2025, Russia detonated its Poseidon nuclear-powered torpedo, and just days later, President Trump told the world that America would start testing again. A U.S. president, on a foreign trip to Asia, publicly reviving the nuclear age. So what's driving this decision? Fear, strategy, or the ego of a bully who confuses dominance with leadership? He argues that to maintain peace, we must show power. But that logic, straight out of a Cold War playbook, misses one key truth. Peace built on intimidation is just silence before the storm. His reasoning isn't about defense, it's about dominance. Trump wants headlines that read, "America is back," not "America is cooperating." He wants to sit across from Xi Jinping or Vladimir Putin. But when your ego becomes your foreign policy, everyone's security is at risk. A bully's power comes from fear. He doesn't build trust. He tests loyalty. He's not testing weapons. He's testing how far the world will let him go. And in that test, everyone else becomes collateral. Treaties like the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban are now hanging by a thread. Within days, analysts at the UN called this the beginning of a second nuclear arms race. When a bully leads, diplomacy is the first casualty. And the silence that follows isn't peace. It's fear holding its breath. Restarting nuclear testing isn't cheap. It could cost billions to rebuild underground facilities. That's money not going to Social Security, Medicare, or infrastructure. It's the same formula bullies use everywhere. Take from the vulnerable to feed your image of strength. But no test can measure the fallout of lost trust, or the cost of a leader who treats diplomacy like a wrestling match. A new nuclear race doesn't just threaten borders, it reshapes lives. Global instability drives up prices, disrupts travel, and rattles retirement plans. Americans planning to retire abroad could face a world less welcoming, more volatile. You can't bully nature. You can't intimidate radiation. Once the genie's out, it doesn't take sides. So as this new nuclear era unfolds, ask yourself, are we testing weapons or testing fate? Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Do you think Trump's nuclear posturing is strength or pure insecurity?